Making a 3D keychain, lesson number 2, tracing the artwork into lines. What we're going to do is we're going to take your cleaned up letter or script name and we're going to open up in Illustrator. So right click, open with Illustrator. Give it a moment to open up. There we are. At the moment, as you can see, we can move it around. This letter is actually just a JPEG. So as we scroll in, you can see that it's made of dots. What we want to do is change this into lines. So if you press Command Y, you can see that it's just a picture, and the square represents the placement of the picture. Control Y will bring back the picture so that you can see the contents. We are going to just press Image Trace straight away. And you can see now what it's done is it's traced it. So if I press Control Y, it's still just a blue square showing where the object is. What we need to do is take a second step, which is go to Object and press Expand. Object and Fill, press OK. So now if you press Control Y, you can see that it's just a series of lines. Now there's a couple intermediate steps that we need to do to make sure that our work is going to work out. So press Control Y again, and as you can see, when we hover here, there's a blue square. That actually, Control Y, you can see is a line. So we need to get rid of that, or our 3D printer will print that square. So to do that, we're just going to right click on our artwork using the type selection tool, left click, right click, ungroup. And now you can see, oh, we need to do it one more time. So left click, right click, ungroup. And now if I click on this, you can see that the blue square around it is selected, as well as this outline around it, which we're not going to worry about. But delete, we'll delete it, and Control Y, you'll see that it's gone. Now what we have here is a black line, and inside here we actually still have, you can see I select that and we have this white here. I can delete that, pressing delete, and you can see it disappears, but it doesn't seem to have gone anywhere. That's because there's an actual piece of white artwork on top which we need to get rid of, or our computer will see that as duplicate. There we go. Now that we've erased the square around our art, which would be printed in our 3D printer if it was left there, we can press Control Y, and you can see that all we're left with now is an outline of our C, in this case, and wherever there is white is actually empty now. Now you may look at this artwork and you might say, I don't like these parts here, this part here is not so clean, this part here is not so clean. Our next lesson will teach you how to clean this up.